All right, we're recording. Happy Thanksgiving Day Friday. What's going on, everybody? Happy, happy, happy. What's going on?
A wonderful day.
Yeah.
Finally,
Yeah,
some
Nick.
warm sunshine coming back through. We might actually have the last weekend in the 70s here for the season.
I know. I feel it. Mick, are you with us? Let's see who we get.
All right.
Yo, he's back. No, not a chipmunk.
All
Completely
right.
understand you this time. So Benjamin Sizemore's on this with us this time, and this is his first tech catch up with us. So Benjamin, we're gonna let you start. First and foremost, do you like to be called Benjamin or Ben?
I usually go by Ben.
Okay. Ben, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Like I said, I've done work with Abe Netline from Netline, and then I've done work with Pierce from All Green Lights, and real good friends with Zachary Cordova from Best Security Systems. And right now, I'm kind of growing myself as a company and seeing where it takes me.
Okay, so what is your business's focus?
Yeah, so I do a lot more wireless infrastructures. So like right now, I'm doing a lot for like Marriott and Worldmark, so resorts and stuff like that. I got a couple other projects in the works that I'm working on, but I came from the tower industry, so I did the rollout of 4G and 5G upgrades for Verizon, T-Mobile, and AT&T. List goes on and on. I've done a bunch of WISP work. So, like I said, my key component is the wireless aspect of things.
Okay, so when you say wireless, are you still talking on tower wireless? You're talking about Wi-Fi in within buildings for end users.
Yeah. So more now on the like local stuff. So like Wi-Fi systems and WISP and stuff like that. Kind of got out
Gotcha.
of the big three. So
I gotcha. Awesome. So so obviously you were working with Pierce and Abe, and I'm assuming that's how you guys got involved with this community.
yes, yep.
Okay, cool. And how long have you been with us?
Um, I knew about you guys for about a year now, but I've just kind of starting to get active in the chats and stuff like that for the last, few months.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. Well, we're super excited you're here, and I'm glad that you found us through Pierce and Abe, and you really can't get any better than those two. So that's
Correct,
great.
correct.
Nah, so where are you based out of?
I'm based out of Virginia.
Okay,
Yep.
excellent,
But
excellent.
I do work nation and worldwide. So
All right. So you said the word world. So where is the best place you've been working in the world?
so the client I'm with right now, they do a lot of stuff like out in like Mexico and uh, resorts down there. I just got back from a site out in Hawaii, so that was pretty fun. Even that's still the United States. Um, I'm planning on going down to I can't remember where it was in Mexico, um, kind of on the Gulf of it, but they have a site down there that they're about to launch, and hopefully that's going to be fun.
Nice. And what made you want to go out on your own? I mean, working for like the big three is a pretty good opportunity. So what made you want to go out on your own?
Honestly, it's working for the big three. I have a lot of interest in this industry as it is, like low voltage and stuff like that. I've had a bunch of interest as it was, and it was something that I saw that I could do myself and hop around, and that's kind of the biggest thing is I knew I could launch my own, and it was just the time of when and where.
Nice. Well, congratulations. I mean, we're obviously in Slack all day, so if there's anything we can do to help you, please, feel free to reach out. And if there's anything we can do, man, we'd love to help you grow. That's
Yep.
awesome. Congratulations on going out on your own.
Thank you.
Hey, Benjamin, where in
Yep.
Virginia? Virginia's a big state. I'm in Maryland, right next to Virginia.
Yeah, so I'm based out of towards Richmond. So Maryland's about 3.5 hour drive, so it's not too far. I think maybe even less. It just depends on where.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I go to Northern Virginia quite often to do work.
Okay, yeah, that's about an hour and a half away from where I'm located.
Awesome.
Nice. Well, Mick, while we have you, what's going on with you, man? How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Oh my God, look at this chain. Oh my God, Dave's not even, or I'm sorry, Jeff is not
Listen,
even here to
the
see it.
spirit of Thanksgiving hasn't died yet with us.
No, oh
Jeff
my
and
God,
I are
this is
on the phone
priceless.
all the time, cracking at each other.
Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. This is the best thing I've seen forever. This is amazing.
You're bringing that Thursday, right?
Definitely.
Yes.
Oh my God, hold on here. I've got a Mick. So Benjamin hasn't met you yet. Why don't you tell him a little bit about yourself? And I'm definitely going to get a quick little video of this because this is fucking hilarious.
Sure. So I run Trican Security. I think we just hit our anniversary. So now this is the start of year number 5. So we do structured cabling, but not too much, right? That's not our specialty. We do, access control, security, surveillance, some alarms. I'm getting out of the fire game. I don't like fire. So distancing myself away from that. But, it's mostly the security side of things. I'll run some structured cabling just because that's the job, but I like to stick to what I'm good at. So access control, doors, that kind of thing is all where we specialize. And right now we're just in Maryland. Don't really do a lot of traveling, although I'm open to it. Just no opportunities have really come up to, be flying across the country like these other guys.
Yeah, yeah. I've
Nice.
seen you. I've seen you a couple times in the chat. So yeah.
Yeah, try to stay pretty active in that chat. It's open all the time.
Yep.
Yeah, you're gonna find that it never dies down. And if you don't want to hear from us at 12 o'clock in the morning, you probably should set some notifications. Just silence yourself. It gets a little crazy. So what big things you got coming up this week, Mick?
So I got a call to do this. So it's a national headquarters for, I guess I can say it, it's a union. And they called and they've had all kinds of issues. And they said they want me to come in and check out 71 doors and multiple floors. It's their big building. So that's kind of where I'm like, I'm not sure if I can make it. If I can, 71 doors is going to take me probably 2 days just to walk through the whole place and write down everything and make them a good assessment of, how I can fix their problems. But it's a little bit scary because they're mag stripe. Not just old Procs. We're talking the generation before that, the full blown mag stripe. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna walk into a rat's nest. So I got a couple of days blocked out that I'm hoping, if I finish this early, I'm gonna jump in the car and I'm gonna join you guys. But
Cool.
no promises. I still haven't opened up the door or even been there yet to see what I'm up against.
It's all good, man. We appreciate the fact that you are hoping to be able to attend with us on Thursday. So it's all good, man. Congratulations, though, and good luck. That's an awesome opportunity.
Yeah, it's definitely, one of those ones is like, oh, really? 71 doors is big. How did it go yesterday with those guys in the framing?
Ooh, I tell you what, are you sticking around for the whole call?
Yeah,
Hopefully.
well, I got to jump off at about 2:30-ish.
Okay, I'll tell you what, we got a couple other guys. We'll jump into that at the tail end. How's that sound? We should be able to get to it. There's not so many people on. But Dave, you've been on. What's going on with you, brother?
Another day in paradise. I just went out to a client today. I was dealing with a wireless issue. It's a corn maze, midway fairgrounds type place, and getting out on site. I've got clear line of sight for my point to multi-point radio. And I sold another camera out in the kiosk while I was there. So I'm going out tomorrow morning to get it installed because this is their hot and heavy season. So it stops at the end of October. So it's like, do I work on a Saturday morning and make the money, or tell them, no, I'm too busy. Working Saturday morning.
Nah, I saw what you posted up. Did you get what you needed in order to get this done? Or do you need to talk offline about, like your configuration for that?
I wasn't sure if I just wanted to try and add an existing access point towards one of the other areas, and getting on site, seeing that I had a clear line of sight, they're comfortable with just adding another like a receiving radio out there. And I have the radio, I have nano on hand, and I have one camera on hand. So hopefully I can do it all tomorrow morning. Just get it mounted and get it done.
Nice, man. Good luck. Congratulations. So I did see the picture was pretty cool. The first time I saw it was on my cell, and then when I got back to the office, the maze says Ford Tough. Is it like a Ford dealer or what is it?
No, so it's a corn maze, and every year they do a different design.
Okay.
Yeah, so they that was just that year. I think that was an older picture because there's a building that wasn't in there. Um, it was the picture she sent me. So
Okay.
but yeah, they have the whole midway, like they have a pumpkin jump, and they host cross country races out there. It's one of the best cross country tracks in Northwest Ohio. I actually ran it one day. It was fun.
Oh, nice. So, I mean, do you have any idea how they actually design those mazes? I mean, is it all GPS and somebody just goes out and kind of clears it? Anybody have any idea how they're done so well?
We were actually talking about that a little bit before we got started with them today. So they have this old software that's no longer supported where it's some GPS units and they walk out and they plot the land based on like the coordinates on where they're going to put all of the marks. That company that made and supported that software, which is living on an old Windows 7 machine, is no longer supported. The company was bought out, and it's like the company that bought them out is just one of the farming companies for. They just work really big with like corporate farms, so they don't even they discontinued that whole line of the farming software, like and they just don't even care about it anymore. So the other company, because there's corn mazes everywhere, the biggest one in the country, they still do all their plotting with like graph paper, and you walk out and measure it out in graphs, and they're like, we were used to using this GPS unit, we don't want to go backwards. So I'm gonna, after the season, in November, start looking to find them a solution and figure out something to do with that software to make it work a little better for them.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
But yeah, they
Excellent.
actually plot it out with GPS, like set it up and everything. And they're one of the few that do that. Everybody else does it by graphs and they measure and make posts, and then yeah,
Nice.
it's a lot of work.
Yeah, it looks like it. I always wondered how they were done. Cool. So we will be seeing you coming down Wednesday, I guess, Wednesday
Yep.
night.
Come down Wednesday. I'm hoping I can swing through Newark on the way up and get you to swing down and eat some Tex-Mex with you at Border Cafe.
Okay. Still bringing the girlfriend?
I think so. Yeah.
It's gonna be fun, man. I'm looking forward. I mean, it's gonna be a quick little trip, but I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Cool. Dan, what's going on in your world, brother?
Muted. Not a whole lot. Just trying to label up this patch panel, fighting this Epson labeler. I need somebody to give me the cheat codes to put labels on a VC 24 port patch panel.
It is
0.71 or 0.72.
yeah, it's 7.1 or 7.2. He's right.
7.2.
Or 7.2.
I think
Yeah.
the label of
0.72.
I know on the like the Dymos and I think it was the brother, it's 7.1.
And then the intervals are 0.2 is what I have.
On mine, I just set the spacing to 7.2, and it
Yep.
it prints it out perfectly for me, whether or not you've got anything in there.
Yeah, I think you just set the spacing and the number of ports.
Alrighty then.
If that doesn't work,
Call Pierce.
call Pierce.
Gotcha.
That's too funny. No, man, the rack looks good. So what industry is that in? It looks pretty cool what you're working on.
So this is actually a fitness center. A
Okay.
new big one that they're putting up here. I think their sixth one in town, but we've been doing their stuff for quite some time.
So not that you don't have anything important going on, but I was sending out a batch of stickers today. I probably sent about another 8 care packages today. I don't have very many of your stickers. So either you didn't bring me very many, or everybody took yours. So
Well,
I'm not
just
sure which.
send me your address and I can mail you some more.
Cool. I appreciate that. I want to make sure that when I'm sending these out that I have everybody's stuff. So,
Cool.
cool. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
no problem. That's easy.
What else you got going on this week?
I'm about to go up to me and my fiance just bought her father's house, and
Nice.
we got to do
Congratulations.
some remodeling. Not necessarily by choice, but yeah, we did it. So
And that's awesome. Congratulations. And where's that
yeah,
at?
that is in Washington, Indiana, so it's about an hour
Okay.
north of me. So I
And how
got
soon are you going
some.
to be able to move in?
Oh, we're not moving in. We're gonna rent it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we got to build him a little shack to die in, basically, and then rent his bigger house out because he's not able-bodied enough to maintain the environment anymore. So
I'm sorry.
yeah, it's a
I'm Mick and I are over here laughing, and now I just saw Brandon laughing. When you say I'm going to build him a little shack to die in, so that's a little morbid, man.
so the dude's done construction his whole life, and he's
Oh,
66 or so. He's very, very broken down. Um, his house now is 2 stories in the woods. There's 10.5 acres. Uh, he cannot move around well enough to keep everything up. So there's a little pond down like on the other side of his property. We're gonna build a little 1 bedroom, one bath, very easily maintained like cabin thing for him to live in until he's no longer living. Um, and
what's
try to find some. There's some bigger companies in that Washington. It's a really small town, but there's still some pretty large companies. We're going to try to get some like enterprise business, like Airbnb stuff going on, but not through Airbnb. Um, but that's the plan, at least. We have a lot of work to do. A lot. It's not the best situation, but we're making do. But I did get to buy 10.5 acres, so I'm pretty happy about that.
nice. Yeah, 10.5 acres is pretty big. Are you have any plans for the land, or just hoping to be
Um,
away from people?
Not for the time being. I plan on just keeping it, and um, you know, hopefully we rent the house out. Get some type of revenue coming in for it, so we're not paying for two houses, and maybe eventually move out there. I don't really want to live in Washington, Indiana, but uh, it'll be a nice little uh, fallback bunker when the nuclear war starts. So that's what I'm
That's
planning on
I
using
love.
it for.
Oh my God, I love your outlook on life, man.
He's so true today. So true.
Get building fast.
Did you do the coffee thing?
Not yet, man. I'm thinking about it. I haven't quite pushed myself there yet, but I did talk to my fiance about it. I'm like, I don't really understand it, but sounds frightening yet intriguing. I don't know.
Does
But
anybody want to talk about the coffee thing for this podcast, or are we just going to let that one go?
I feel like we got to have Bear in
You
here.
gotta have Bear.
Yeah, we got to have Bear. All
You
right,
gotta
next
have
time we get Bear on here, we'll get that one up, and he can tell the story to the community.
Hell
Um,
yeah. Great
all
story.
right. Well, Dan, we wish you well, man. The racks look great, dude. Keep posting. Please keep tagging us in that stuff. Work looks good, brother. Really does, man.
Yep, I got a couple more to do, so
Cool. Cool. And Brandon Weber, what's going on in TFC's world?
Oh, had a fun morning talking about SOC 2 compliance, so that's fun.
All right. Well, we already had one Mr. Excited on this call. Can you pep up a little bit here, pal?
Well, it's a lot. It's a whole lot. Now I'm going to have to basically become their virtual CIO because no one wants to take control. They have an outside development firm that's creating their software, and they kind of just are running wild, and that's not going to really work in the world of SOC 2 compliance. So, fun times there. And then just a whole lot of projects going on. I just got awarded a phone system for a law firm getting rid of their Verizon One Touch or One Connect, whatever those stupid Verizon Yalink phones that they sell are. We're throwing those things out and dropping 3CX in. Yeah, just a lot going on. I hopefully replacing a aging Windows 12 server coming up here. Getting rid of another Windows 12 server and replacing with Synology NAS at a medical practice. So I'm excited about that. They only use the server for file sharing. It's a Celeron CPU with 16 gig of RAM. So definitely good replacement to get Synology NAS in there. So we're doing that in the next week or two here. But yeah, got a lot going on. It's just the SOC 2 thing was depressing this morning. There's just, I don't know if anybody's ever gone through it. It is a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
A whole lot.
Yeah, it's made me never want to be a part of any of it. So kudos
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah, well, whoever told them, like whoever's helping them with this said, oh, this will be like maybe month and a half, 2 months. And I'm looking at this, I'm like, this is going to take us 6 months to a year just with the amount of policies we have to put in place. All the developers have their own machines because they're outside developers. So now I either need to do VDI environments or I got to send them hardware because we need to manage all the hardware and everything. This is why I was asking you about premium licenses the other day, or Premier, whatever Microsoft
Yep.
calls the $20 license, because now we have to roll out Intune, more integration with Azure AD and all that. So it's going to be a fun month. And I still have to finish up all the safeguard stuff at all the dealerships. So just, I'm going to hide in a hole all of November and just work.
Ah, it's a good problem to have, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
What good stuff is coming up this week for you?
Well, it's my birthday on Monday, so I'm not working Monday. So I got that coming
Yeah.
for me.
Well, that's good. You took off your birthday. I remember you were supposed to come down and visit me this weekend, but that
Yes.
changed. So I'm a little bummed about that, but it's all good.
Yeah, I know. Well, it worked out because both girls are sick now. So that's why I'm in the basement. Marnie's upstairs napping while Anne Marie's seeing patients at work. So yeah, fun times.
Nice.
But we're going to Texas Day, Brazil tomorrow night. So I'm excited.
What is that?
Brazilian steakhouse. So you know how have you ever seen the places that come out with meat on a sword?
I've eaten way too many times at Brazilian steakhouses.
Yep. So we're going there, and then Sunday night we'll go with my parents to this place called New York Beer Project. So obviously brewery, but they have I think 15 or 16 beers on tap.
Okay,
So
nice.
really really good food there too. So I'm excited about that.
Nice, man. Excellent. So I'm going to circle back because I know Mick's got to jump off in about 5 minutes. Jump back to talking about Baraka Church and the door frames. So I don't know, Mick, I know I called you in a panic yesterday, but did I share the video the contractor sent me in Slack yesterday? I don't know if I don't think I did. So I'll post the video in Slack so you guys can see it. I'll put it up in Thanksgiving. The contractor called me yesterday, the guy that put in the doors for us at the last minute. He sends me a video, and I'm going to use my phone as an example. This is the card reader. He's grabbing the card reader and he sends me a video of him doing this, trying to get it off the wall. So he's basically just trying to shake the thing off the wall. And he's like, I can't get this thing off the wall. I need to take it off because I need to frame out the door because they never put the framing on until we were done. So I immediately sent him a text. I'm like, I'm in a meeting. I can't talk to you, but stop. I'm like, you just stop. And he sends me a text back. He's like, okay. He goes, but we can't continue working without it. I said, if you rip that off the door, I'm going to have to rewire it. And I said, you're probably going to have to take the door completely out of the frame again, just so that we can rewire it properly. I said, so please stop. I'll call my security guy and find out if it's a screw or if it's a lock tab. I said, but whatever it is, I said, give me a couple minutes. So I run out of the meeting I'm in. I call Mick, like, Mick, talk to me about the card reader. It's on the million. Say that word for me, Mick. I never say that.
Julian.
Okay, so mullion, and he's like I said, he's trying to shake it off, and I wasn't sure if it was like a security screw on the bottom or if it was just a pressure plate or release tab. Mick's like, look, it's just a pressure tab and then there's screws behind it. All you got to do is take them out. So I eventually get on the phone with him and I'm like, look, it's a simple release. There's plenty of slack in the casing. I said, if you pull the wire out enough, you're going to see our splices. I said, but you really shouldn't need to do that. I said, it's right up against the wall. You should be able to frame up and down and just leave our reader where it is. I said, but we're going to be on site Thursday. I said, so if you can't figure it out, please stop doing what you're doing and we'll be good to go. I said, we'll be able to take care of it. I said, I literally, my quote to him, and I think I said it to you, Mick, was, this is a precision screwdriver job, not a sledgehammer. I said, so stop beating on it. And he's like, okay, I'm sorry. I said, I said, I don't know what those card readers cost. I said, but it's going to cost you a lot more if you break that. And we have to send somebody out there to repair that than if you just wait a couple minutes. So he did. So that's where it ended. That was the very long story. But he actually there installing all of the other exterior doors today and tomorrow. So they're going to have all brand new exterior doors by the time we get there Thursday. Everything should be framed out. They are fixing the panic bars that we were all concerned about. They're going to put some metal casing around that for us. So I'll be interested to see what they fabricated for us there on Thursday. And we'll see if it lives up to your standards there, Mick. From my standpoint, they could have put a block of cheese over it. As long as the kids weren't touching the electronics, I'd have been okay with it. But yeah, so that's what was happening there.
Okay.
So yeah, that was I was terrified yesterday. I'll share the video up in Slack, just so you guys can see it, because I'm like, no, this is just not cool. I will do that right now, actually. Rob's on. Rob, tell us what's going on in your world, buddy, while I post this thing up in Thanksgiving.
I came in at the end of that conversation. Sounded kind of scary from what I heard. I mean, I'm sure I'll see it on Thursday, but
You might.
oh, God. Yeah. Just leaving Toronto to go home, and going to pack my bags for a week and a half, 2 weeks. Not really sure yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Lots of fun.
Nice. So I know you've been everywhere, and 2-Bit was on. So why don't you share not graphic detail of your time with 2-Bit, but tell us a little bit about your time with 2-Bit.
Well, leave of the part that after 9 o'clock at night, I think is probably the best part. But yeah. So went to Montreal on Wednesday for a quick visit. That was a flat rate, so I was okay with that one. And then met up 2-Bit. Tried to do a quick service call for him that ended up being something more than I had on me. So try to help him out there, but couldn't do it. Went out with 2-Bit, 2-Bit after dark, we'll call it. I'm sure you can all imagine how that turned out. And then went on site with him on Thursday morning. Went on site with 2-Bit. He showed me a job. That big job. Most of his pictures he's posted in the last probably 2 months has been this one job. So it's kind of cool to see that job in person. He's pretty much doing everything there, everything low voltage, access, all other fun stuff. And then I went to go do another site for him, doing a wireless survey. And I came back home, and then I went to Toronto this morning, and then I'm going back home again.
Okay.
Lots of fun.
Yeah. Well, you're coming here to hang out with us Thursday, right? And what other things you got going on that the whole week that you're here?
I'm going to DC on Monday for a wireless survey. I'm going to go see Jeff Days on Tuesday and help him out with the site, do a wireless survey for him and kind of see what's going on there. Big changes that I'm too scared to do remotely because it's unified. And then coming down to see you guys on Wednesday night, Thursday. And then after that, I'm heading to Denver for a week of Abe, and then possibly going to look at another job in Denver while I'm there as well too. So
Nice.
fun, but busy next 2 weeks.
It's good. So you'll be in the States for a while. So how much crap am I getting shipped to my house? I'm sorry. Redefine Solution South.
Oh, I don't know. I think that's just that thing on Etsy, the level holder for my packet.
Okay.
I think that's it.
Excellent.
Yes, it's a light load this time.
Okay. Well, very good. Well, we're looking forward to
I'll
having
talk
you
to you
down.
guys later.
All right, brother. where was I going with this? Yeah, I don't even know at this point. I don't know. That video just shook me. I'm surprised that Marco can't open it. But it opens for me. It's just all it is a video of just terrifying shaking.
I'm gonna go watch it, but I also want to stay in the conference here.
Yeah, no,
I'm
no,
like-
it's all good. It's all good. It's again, it's just a video of pure shaking. Hold on, I don't know. Can you guys see, me in relative clarity?
Ish.
Ish. Yeah. WebEx is not the best. I mean, that's the downside. But here you go.
Brandon's clear.
It's on my Mac.
Here you go. Wiggle, wiggle.
What?
Wiggle, wiggle. Why isn't this coming off?
Yeah, that's how you do that. You should
Yeah.
just keep doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, just keep doing it. Here, whatever.
First time working on a door. First
Yeah.
time working on a door.
So, anywho, I guess a little technology update. Anybody want to hear anything going on in the world of technology, or anything? Does anybody care what Libertas is doing? Anybody?
You went with everyone. Now it's your turn, Ray. What's going on in your world today?
So Libertas is doing great. I started taking on a bunch of physical work. My business has always been 90% like consulting, 10% on-site stuff. So I'm kind of changing that because I brought Sean on. So we took on a couple wiring jobs. We're actually going to be upgrading Moss Mill. That one's real excited. I sat down talking to them yesterday.
Do you need third-party help with that?
Of course I do. Of course I do.
We'll come free from here.
So you guys, if you just want to prepare, the very first week of January is when I'm going to do it because the brewery's actually shut down. So we're going to do some work in there.
First week of January?
Yeah. So
Ooh.
I've got Marco is going to come with us on Thursday and work with us, and we're going to take a look at. They need to replace all their security cameras and their camera system. Yeah, they do. They know. And you know what was the best thing about doing the charity project is that Nick got to see what real cameras look like. So now that he saw that and that system, he's like, I can't have the stuff that I've got at my place anymore. So
How about a Sonos sound system?
you know what? They really need help with their sound there. I don't know the things that I've talked to them about doing. I don't know that it's in the budget for them. I mean, they just spent a lot of money on their new brewery system. So their money is tied up in that. But the security is like the second thing that's the most important to them. So we got to get them working. But maybe, Dave, what you do is you talk to them while you're on site and at least put the bug in their ear about what they should be doing. And I can kind of ramp up with you the things that I know they need to do. And then you can figure out how to integrate all that stuff. That would actually be a pretty good collab.
Even just lay the wire while you're doing everything else.
Yeah.
And then buy the hardware in August when.
Yep.
Yeah.
But so we did a wiring job at another church last week or 2 weeks ago at this point. I don't even know. That's running really well. We're taking over all of their IT as their MSP. Interestingly enough, there are other IT companies still supporting them until the end of this month. And they're running a server 2003 without backups. So they lost all of their data last week. I think I was talking about it in Slack with you guys. I got a call on Monday that, hey, we lost access to all of our data. Is it something you guys did? Because again, we rewired the whole place. And I'm like, well, did you have access to it Thursday and Friday? And they're like, well, yeah. I said, well, obviously it has nothing to do with the wiring. I said, but I'm happy to look at your server to see if something happened. I remote in, I look at the server, they lost their entire data drive. So when I talk to their IT company, they're not doing backups. Well, they're using Windows scheduler to run backups to a USB drive that was not functioning while it was doing the backups. So that's what they were doing. So I took their drive out, I sent it out. Hopefully I am able to get them their data back via a restoration service. So yeah. But yeah, so that conversation started with, what the hell did you guys do to us? To, oh shit, can you please help me? So it's fun. What do you got? What's your hand up for?
What are you replacing that with?
What am I replacing what with?
The server. Like if you get all their data back, you're going to keep running that 2003.
No, it's going right to SharePoint. No. We're moving them to SharePoint.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're going full cloud there. We're not keeping a server on prem. They only have 7 people, so there's 7 workstations. So like SharePoint is just going to be the way to go for them. Plus, it's cost effective. They're already paying for the license, so why not use
Yeah,
it?
I was gonna say if they only had like one mailbox, that's a perfect candidate for a Synology NAS. Just to
Yeah,
drop that in, and with their cloud station, it works similar to SharePoint, where you can sync your stuff and have access to it from anywhere.
yeah, no, that's pretty cool actually.
Yeah, so
But
it's nice to have. I have it in a fire department, and they're able to work from home, work from station 2, work from anywhere. Works great.
awesome. That is cool.
So they're not renewing with the old IT company.
Oh no. We're November 1. We're their new IT company. Yeah, no. They're just finishing out their. They didn't have a support agreement, but the plan was to let them stay on board and help transition. But when I talked to their IT company, I'm like, you guys are doing literally nothing for them. I have the passwords. I don't even need you. So bye.
Yeah.
Um, and you guys saw the pictures of what it looked like before I took over. It was. I just don't. I don't know why people do such crap work. There's no reason to do work like that. You don't have to do work to the extent that like a Pierce or an Abe or those guys do, or even some of the work that we do. Like I get it. People can't afford that beautiful rack, but there's no reason just to stack equipment on top of equipment and just not care. So,
Right.
but anywho, I digress. So they're a new client, which is nice. I picked up a real estate office this week. So they signed a 5-year deal. So another Libertas Freedom package. I'm excited about that. Um, and I picked up a
I can just see the 50 gig OSTs from here.
yeah. And I picked up another client, another like 10-person office, which again is going to be nice. So in this week, I've picked up three new deals because now I'm starting to run out and do some stuff. I'm like, I got to pay for a full-time body now. So I'm like, I got to go all this work that I was turning away and stuff. I'm kind of switching gears to making sure that I can pay my full-time guy, which will be fun. But technology, I've got some exciting stuff to talk about. And Brandon knows this. So the trend, oh wait, I'm wireless. Hold on. Pow. I wasn't sure if I had my headphones on. So the trend certifier, I have it for one more week. I got it for one more week. So I'm going to be taking some videos this week. I had a really good call with Jeff this week. Jeff, you guys met when you were on site. He was the trend rep. I got them to send me a brand new certifier. And, you guys, I'm sure, have seen like the 30-second spots that we've been posting for the last week. They have gotten incredible traction, like way better than we anticipated. There have been a number of sales that have come from these short videos. So the head of marketing and the president of the company have been nothing but ecstatic with what we've done. They're really, really, really excited. There was another organization that they had hired, and we're not mentioning names because they're not worth coming out of our mouth. Another organization that they hired to make videos for them, and they made one video that was an unboxing video. Unboxing videos are useless to people that want to know about technology. They're fun for kids that want to look at videos and see what things look like when they're open, but they're not real helpful to a technician that wants to actually use a product. So, and I questioned them about it. I said, look, I'm just going to talk about the elephant in the room. You guys are paying another organization to make videos for you guys. We're doing it for free and we're doing it way better. And the immediate response was, yeah, we're not working with them anymore. In fact, we can't even seem to get them on the phone so that we can get our equipment back. I said, look, I realized that we didn't make professional videos. I said, we did some cell phone stuff. And they're like, that's literally everything that we need. In 30 seconds, you've described the power, the speed, and the versatility of our certifier. We don't need a full-on productive video. We just need to see our tool in action, and that's exactly what it is. So, officially, I said to them, I said, look, all of the resources that you were giving to that other organization, the only thing I'm going to ask is going forward that you guys are on board with us for our next charity projects and and for the things that we do. And they're like, that's not even a question. They want to ingrain themselves and get into our interwebs. So I think we've got another really good solid partner that's coming into the organization. So I'm super psyched about that, and I think you guys should be too. So that's great news. Let me see, what other exciting things do I have to tell you guys about good old tech knowledge? What else do we got, Brandon? This is why we
Stickers
need
turned
to.
out great. You got
Oh,
shirts coming. We were front page of a newspaper.
yeah, all that good stuff. So yeah, I do have stickers. So Rob and Dave, when you guys come in town, I've got stickers for you guys, the brand new ones. Anybody wants me to ship them out, I'll ship some new ones out. But I don't have them because I actually went to the post office today and I shipped a bunch of stuff out. So I don't have them with me. They're probably sitting in somewhere in this pile of madness. But I am going to order more as long as somebody says do it. Brandon, say do it.
Do it.
Okay,
Do
cool.
it.
I'll
Do
do
it.
it. I just need
They-
somebody else to say. I just
they
need somebody
turned
else to
out
say spend our
really
money. Do you think we? Oh, you didn't get. I mailed you yours today, but they were 2 inches. And maybe Dave, I'll get your opinion before I order more. I'm wondering if maybe we should go a little bit smaller because 2 inches, even though it doesn't sound very big, it's that logo. It's actually pretty big. I can run and grab
That's
it
what
real
we
quick.
were running with originally.
Do they fit over the like drywall size holes that I put?
Depends what size
Right.
drill you're using.
But barring that, usually my goal is to fit on the inside of an AP Unify.
Well, it depends on the size of the AP. So all of the APs are different sizes. So it depends which AP you're using. Like I think 1.5 is what I use for the nanos. Whoa, wow, that's awesome.
Oh,
I got a problem.
So yeah, I guess speaking of that, we had a great accidental promotion from Jake of All Trades. So I don't know if you guys saw that, but Jake of All did a post with the TKW door jam. So Cable and Connection sent him a door jam to promote, and it happened to be our orange door jam. So 2 nights ago, I was on his live video where he was giving it away, and I'm talking with him through the chat, and he had no idea that it was even a Technology Worldwide door jam, and he was just promoting the shit out of it. So I reached out to him and I'm like, I have them in red, right? Because he's a big Milwaukee guy. And on the video, he's like, wait a minute, you have these in red? And he goes, and in the video, he's like, wait a minute, this thing says Technology Worldwide. He's like, oh shit. And he's like, and I'm talking to Technology Worldwide. And he got real excited on the video. Like, I don't even think he had any idea what he was giving away or holding. So today I shipped him a couple. I shipped him some Cable and Connection shirts, the Technology shirt, and stickers for everybody because he's got a giant sticker wall in his shop. And if you guys have ever seen that, that's pretty impressive. So we're getting some recognition from him too, which is pretty exciting. And he's going to promote that TKW door jam as well as soon as he gets it. So yeah, it's just little things. I think that from our standpoint, our name is getting out there, our brand recognition is starting to get out there. All of the good that we're doing is finally starting to get noticed. We're getting picked up, again, locally on newspapers. Our LinkedIn account has grown significantly, and LinkedIn is the only thing I care about when I look at the metrics. When we see LinkedIn growing, that to me is a sign that we're reaching businesses, we're reaching other communities. Instagram we've gotten 50 new followers in the last 30 days, which, again, it's Instagram. At the end of the day, it's great. I like to see that upward trend, but it's not as important to me as LinkedIn because LinkedIn is where I think we're going to start building out the core of like what we are as an organization. So yeah. What other exciting stuff do we have, Brandon? Dave?
The vertical cable newsletter that they sent out that was all about us.
Yeah. That was pretty cool. Did you guys get the one that we sent out too? Because Lisa made us one Wednesday or Thursday that she blasted out too. So you guys should have gotten one of them from us as well.
Yep.
Oh, you did get it?
Yep.
did it?
He was looking like maybe he didn't.
I didn't. Let me check. Did it get filtered into junk mail?
It might. I mean, it's MailChimp. That stuff can go into spam.
It did.
Okay, so you did get it though. That's good. I want to make sure you're on our mailing list. Ben, if you're not on our mailing list, you know, make sure that we've got your email address. I've got to update that and add some names into MailChimp.
Perfect. I actually have a quick question for you
Sure.
guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah, oh, yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
Okay. So I'm actually in the works of partnering with some MVNOs, so mobile virtual network operator. So that's like Straight Talk, those companies that use the big three for backhaul wireless. Do you guys use backhaul telco for any of your sites? So like Cradle Point or any systems like that?
Can you run that by me again one more time? I think I got a little lost there.
Yeah. So okay, I'll just start with this. Do you guys use any backhaul telco for any of your sites? It's like Cradle Point or anything like that.
So Cradle Point we use because it's provided by our ISPs. But me personally, no, I don't deploy them if they're not already part of the ISP package.
Okay.
Anybody else?
I don't personally, but I know a handful of guys in here do. I think Marco does. Pierce definitely does on all the NVA sites. I got to get Dave one when I have a second so he can test them out.
Yeah. Because
So-
right now, like I said, I'm in the works of a project that I'm doing right now, trying to kind of create my own backhaul system. I kind of already resell some LTE wireless routers to some of my customers I have for like their actual base network because they have no telco. They don't even have DSL to their place, so they'll use the system like that. But I'm trying to broadband that system, and I was just getting input of if you guys used them or anything like that.
I gotcha. Yeah. I don't personally, but like I said, if it's part of the ISP, we use it for that. It's
Yeah.
normally just like a 4G backup for us.
Yep. That was all I had to kind of say.
No, it's all good.
I've got some LTE backup devices. I've mostly used Unify, but I also have a lot of clients like out here in the rural area in Ohio and Michigan. I've got a lot of clients that we just can't get broadband to them. And Starlink just keeps getting pushed back further and further.
Correct.
So I need something for some of them. Like I've got one client with a Unify stack, and their whole source of internet is just the failover LTE that Unify provides. That's it. That's all we got. Yeah, I saw that look, Brandon. They don't use that much data, so it's not a big deal. But like needing some other independent source for data is important.
Yeah.
So Dan, I saw your question in the chat. It looks like you're back. I thought I lost you there. I have a company called Salvage Center Recovery. They're actually local to me. I can go right to their shop. They're a clean room. They do all my data recovery. But there is a company out in Conshohocken, Pennsylvania, which is a suburb of Philly too, that I've used in the past, and they're actually nationwide, and they do really good work. So I think the recovery fee starts at $100 assessment, and normally what I've seen is it costs upwards of $1,500 to get your data back is about what it costs. So I hope that answered your question there. And he's gone, so I guess he didn't care about his answer. So guys, we got about 10 minutes left. There's only a few of us today. What's going on in your worlds? What can we do to make your lives better? Come on. Nothing? We can't make your lives better. We're just that damn good. Can't believe it.
I need Rob. You're coming this week, right?
I am.
What
yeah.
size shirt do you wear?
XL.
XL. All right, I'm gonna see if I can bring something for you.
Yeah.
Nice. Less laundry to do and better.
Less laundry to do. I feel like I mean, are you gonna be doing laundry at my place, Rob, while you're here?
No, yeah, I think I should be good. If I pack like a week of clothes, I mean, the shitty part now is that it's colder, so I can't just pack a million pairs of shorts and be good.
Yeah, no, I hear that. Yeah. So my plan is we don't our punch list doesn't look that terrible, and I know I hate to say it, but it looks like the idea is I'd like to Thursday for lunch, Dave, we can hit back at the Gall House. That way you guys can get some cheesesteaks while you're here. Or other wonderful sandwiches that we got to try out while we were there. That was pretty awesome. And then obviously Thursday night is Moss Mill. So maybe don't go too crazy at Thursday at lunch unless you really want to.
The Wednesday night, do you mind driving south a little bit? You want to meet at Border Cafe?
I will let you know by Tuesday.
Okay.
So I'm still kind of on mom duty. So
Yep.
I will let you know.
I think at 2, I want to get Kristen on site with us so she can kind of see a little bit more of what we do. Do you think it would be okay to bring her?
Of course. Why not? I'm going to put her on a ladder. Are you kidding me? I mean, I made it very clear we don't have enough people here this week, so I'm physically going to have to do labor. I don't want to do that. So,
I'm curious for some of the outdoor parts that if we're having trouble with any outdoor cameras, or I think the point to point you said we're having a problem with, I think we should test that that line that connects to the keystone, so that punches through the building.
Yep.
Because we never tested those runs.
yeah, and I think Rob had said we're going to have to just re-terminate the 2. It's only getting a 100 megabit connection, which at the end of the day is still fine, but that just again, it's not. I'd rather not turn over a site that's not 100%.
Yeah.
Benjamin, you missed a really cool community project, which I'm sure you've been seeing all of the aftermaths of. So a lot of these guys got together and did a lot of work. And one of the things that was one of the funnier things is that the community firmly believes that Brandon and I don't know how to work, because we had so many guys on site that were able to do all the physical work that we were kind of just, project managing, so to speak, and making sure that people were staying on task the entire time. In fact, I was told I wasn't allowed to do work. So by many people, and I don't know if that's because they don't think I can, or if it's because I don't know what the reason was, but they didn't let me work. So that's the joke right
In
now.
our-
I don't actually know how to do anything. So
Yeah, I was
Just
actually
sticking-
supposed to attend that. I was going to go with Dave, but some
Okay.
things fell through. So
well, we sincerely hope that wherever it is next year that you attend with us and join with us, because as you saw when Mick got on, like the jokes from this project have just continued. Like Mr. T Gold chain is just something that has taken on a life of itself. I think we actually need to make an Instagram account just for his chains.
Yes.
So
And in our defense, we did hang a TV.
we did.
We hung 2
Upside down.
TVs.
Yeah, we did hang 2 TVs. That's right. Oh, so I will say this. Guess what I bought? So on the last job, I bought an STS drill, the new Milwaukee like big boy.
Yep.
Oh my god, it was the best investment I've ever made.
Makes quick work.
Oh my god, I don't know why I didn't own one in the first place. Like a basic hammer drill is nothing in comparison to this thing.
No, I was the same thing a few years ago. I just had a hammer drill, and then I bought an SDS, and even for small like screw holes, it's just like butter.
Yeah, like it's dangerous. Like I actually just want to start drilling things for no reason. I'm just gonna make a bunch of holes.
I in fact did that when I got my first SDS Plus. I'm like, oh look, the concrete isn't draining right here when it rains.
Yeah.
Right.
Boys and their toys. Well, I don't have anything else unless nobody else has anything else. If anybody wants to chat about anything, if anybody's got something cool they want to talk about, we got about 5 minutes, but anybody? Okay. Well, it is always good to catch up with you guys. Make sure that you're following everything that we're doing, liking, posting, commenting, sharing, all that wonderful stuff that we all do so well. If you're doing cool work, or if you're doing not so cool work, or if you're just making coffee in the morning and you want to tag us in it, tag us in it. We want to post all about you guys. We want to make sure that we're we're getting your content out there. So make sure you tag us in things, even if you think it's stupid. I've been tagging technology in literally everything. I think yesterday I was at a site where somebody's monitor was full of Post-it notes, and I'm just like, well, this is something stupid and funny. So just, make sure you tag. Oh, hey, look, Dan's back. I wonder if Dan got my message about who I used for backups. No? Okay. But yeah, make sure you're tagging us, and we want to be following you. So reach out, and if there's anything we can do to make your lives better, please let us know. Brandon, anything else?
No, I think we're good.
Dave,
I'm going to go do some proof point implementations.
Mr. Dave, anything from you?
Do you know the sweet sense of relief I got when I saw that to-do list that Trisha put together? Like, it was just a serene calm came over me.
Yeah, so Trisha's coming back on site. She's like, I want a PM one more time. I'm like, done. So she made that list up, and Rob added to it, I think, this morning, which thank you, sir.
Yes.
I'm gonna go open those. I'm gonna go open those boxes now before I get involved in something else before the end of the day, just to make sure it's got everything we need, and then we can figure out what we need from a grounding standpoint. But Rob, anything from you? Anything else other than we'll see you shortly?
No, I'm gonna go home and do some paperwork, I think, and then prepare for next chaos first half part of the week, and then fun the second half of the week. Should be good.
And is that DC job the guy that just got into our community?
It is.
Sweet, that's awesome. New community, new guy, new connection. Awesome. I love to hear that.
I know you're gonna have to start charging a commission for every job I get.
Just every survey I need, just we'll start lowering the price every time. Ben, anything from you?
Nothing much. Little thing though is never take Rob to a baseball game.
Oh, you guys know each other already.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, very good. All right. I see.
Like I said,
how it is.
I've been like you guys have actually used one of my videos on I think your TikTok when you were doing apes shouting him out or whatever.
Okay.
Line that was actually my video. So yeah.
Oh, well, we'll have to talk to Pierce about that. He's the guy that runs our TikTok.
Oh no, it's fine. Hey, here to help out.
No, I appreciate that, but we want to make sure you're getting credit for it. Yeah, I don't even look at our TikTok. I hate to say it, but that's all Pierce. But yeah, we'll take a look at it.
But yeah, no, I definitely appreciate you guys having me, and hopefully to be more in these meetings.
Cool, man. We appreciate it. Dan, how about you? Anything in and out?
Not really, man. Just about to start my drive here and go cut up some wood.
Nice. Did you get my message about who I used for the data recovery?
I did not. I got kicked out. I didn't have audio, so I reopened. What did you say?
So I actually have a company literally right around the corner that does it. So I use them. But there's a company in Conshohocken that is nationwide, which is 45 minutes from me. So I got two places. So ballparks are normally about $1,500 to get a full drive back is roughly what I've seen.
Yeah, I use Drive Savers, and that's pretty much around what it costs through them too. So
Okay.
yeah, I was just curious. So.
Oh, it's all good, man. All right. Good to see you guys. We'll see you in a couple weeks again. If you need anything, we're in Slack. Just reach out. We'll talk to you soon.
Weekend.
All right. See you guys.